She said, I wanna love that's just like Jesus, sitting from above with the man who sees us. I wanna love that died for me though, the kind of love that conquers evil.
Wow, hello YouTube. Hi, Danielle Michelle subscribers. By the way, before I start, I'm almost at 500 subscribers. I can't believe this. I don't even know how. I don't even know 500 people, but I'm almost at 500 subscribers. I'm 5 subscribers away from 500. If you're subscribed, thank you. If you're not subscribed, you want to help me get to 500, 1,000? Anyways, I am going to do a life update video because I haven't really been posting a lot since 2021, and I'm going to try to explain why. I've never done a video like this, never thought I would do a video like this, but also if you're even clicking on this video for you to even care about my life update, that is just blows my mind. Like the fact that you actually want to listen to a life update from me. Don't ask this, listen, let's talk about it. Because we have a lot of stuff to talk about. Oh yeah. Oh, I kind of wrote it out on a notebook. I usually don't write my videos out on a notebook, but you know what? Some things gotta change. And I wrote down my intro. Name, say my name, say my age. Just in case you guys don't know. So, I don't even know what's wrong with me. Anyways, so today's video is a 2021 live update. My name is Danielle Michelle. I'm 22 years old. I turned 22 like a month ago. I don't care what you want to say, I am still young. Even though this will be the year that I'll be graduating college. 4 years ago, that's when I graduated high school, but anyways. I'm Christian, I have big life ambitions. Thing for my channel is I'm always trying to become my best self, and God, goals, growing and glowing. That's the main thing for my channel. I like to focus on trying to live my best life and learn and grow. I always try my best to somehow inspire you guys to go out and try new things. As if I try new things, I really try anything new. But that's my goal. And I want you guys to try to live your best life too. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Who's texting me? I'm sorry. I have 5 topics to talk about, and the first one is that your girl is going back to school. Okay, so basically, majority of my videos on my channel is me in my gap year. Because 2019 in May, I graduated with my associates, and then I started working at the job I have now. I've been there for 2 years. I didn't plan on taking a 2-year gap. I thought it would just be a 1-year gap. Well, honestly, I thought it would be like a semester, but you know, things escalate. I'm actually happy about the time I'm going back, you know, and I feel like if I waited longer, it might have been worse. But I knew I wanted to go back to school. I knew I wanted to finish my bachelor's. I just felt like I was rushing myself because I thought I was going to do physical therapy. I made a whole 5-year plan, and then I got a job as a physical therapist assistant and physical therapist technician, and that's the fastest I've ever quit a job. I realized I don't want to be touching people. I'm sorry, like, I don't know, it's not my thing. But like, I don't know, like you just realize what you want to do. So I quit that job, and I was supposed to be going to the other school, the other university, and it just didn't happen. I wasn't gonna pay out of pocket, because I was paying out of pocket because I was like, I need money, and if I'm gonna pay for school, I'm gonna make sure I'm taking the classes I need because I'm not gonna waste my money. So learning myself, growing within these last 2 years, I told myself I would go back to school, and I'm starting school next week, but I'm gonna start online, and then I'm gonna move to Boca Raton, Florida in August. So like I was saying, I completed my 2-year associates, so now I just have to do my 2 years of my bachelor's. So I'm not rushing myself. Literally on Instagram, everybody from who I graduated high school with are posting like their graduation pictures because they're graduating college now, and I don't really feel this type of way because it's like I'm excited for the chapter in my life now, and I feel like I was graduating school right now. I don't even know what I'll be doing after school. Taking my own time, my pace. Number one thing is you don't compare yourself to anybody else. So yeah, I worked at the same job for the last 2 years. That job has given me, I have highs and lows with that job. I have stories to tell. That place has caused me, I don't say it caused me stress, because I like the job, I like the people, but during season it could get really stressful, and eventually other people quit. There was a pandemic that happened, stuff were changing. I worked a lot of hours, and I have my own goals and YouTube and other things I want to do, and I felt like I would be so tired to not even do YouTube, and that's like one of the main things. I feel like it was hurting me from actually working on the goals I want to do to actually progress in life versus continuously working in this job, which I don't want to do for the rest of my life, you know, especially since I wasn't in school. So like I kind of experienced life outside of college because I wasn't known as a college student. I was just known as, oh, I'm just working a job, like what? So I don't know if that made any sense, but yeah, so now after my break, I know that I want to do business marketing, but mostly focus on digital marketing. And my goal is also to leave college with my bachelor's, but also an entrepreneur, because I technically don't really want to be working in an office for people. I want my own business, my own brand. I just want my bachelor's to have it. So okay, so then wait, did I say that? Oh, I already gave up the other one. I'm moving. I already said that. My bad. So the first one was I'm going back to school, but then the second one was that I'm moving to go to school. But in a couple months. I want to go to FAU. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that part. Yeah, Boca Raton, Florida Atlantic University. That's the school I'm going to, which is so crazy because like I don't know why, but when I was in high school, like I didn't tour campuses. And like the one campus I toured when I was like in 8th grade is the community college I ended up going to. And then the other college thought I was going to go to was Florida Gulf Coast University, which is where my actual high school graduation happened. I thought I was going to go there, but for digital marketing, they didn't have. Anyways, that's a whole different thing. But my two friends went to Florida Atlantic University, and I was able to be in that campus before, and now that's the school I'm going to. Like I would have never thought. This is exciting and kind of like mind-blowing because this is my first time moving away or like outside of my family's house. Like I've never moved out before. It's gonna be a whole new journey. Like wait. It's crazy because my sister's graduating high school, and college she chose was Liberty University, and that's in Virginia. And she's moving farther away, but she's always a little, she wants to go, okay? Not that she wants to go, but like she wants to explore more. Me, I'm leaving 2 hours away, and I'm over here like, I've never moved out before, but like I haven't. Like I always have my dad, I always have my mom, like something happens to my car, call my dad, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, but like I'm also excited because like I'm 22 years old, so it's not like I'm like moving out at 17. I'm moving out at 22. It's, I would say, a good age, even though when I started my 2-year associates, I did community college. So I still stayed at my parents' house. So I'm going to talk about why I haven't posted. This one I might have to read because there's a lot of reasons. So, oh my gosh. Okay, one main reason is that I was kind of hard on myself during my gap years. My gap year 1 and 2. I feel like I would stress out, like I would try to like plan things out, and then I just wouldn't actually do everything I planned. Then I'll get mad at myself, which you shouldn't do, but I'll get mad at myself, or I'll feel tired, then I quit from working, and then I'm like, bro, like the only other thing I have to focus on is YouTube, and it's like I wasn't able to do it, so I was mad at myself. So me being mad at myself, or me not planning out properly, or on my day off, like I would just not do the things I say I would do, or maybe because I put so much on my plate to like when so when I have my day off, I'm like, what do I do first? Like I don't even know what to do, or editing takes me longer than I usually do. Like I can't focus, or I want to be able to see my friends and like hang out, but it's like I'm not making time for them if I'm doing. I don't know. There's a lot of so many reasons. Anyways, I was just hard on myself, and then when I'm hard on myself, then it's like I'm like on a standstill where I just don't do anything, basically. So I just have so much goals, and I don't know where to start, so I don't. Not gonna stop. Now I'm trying to dive deep into my goals and make them more realistic, so that I'm not on a standstill. Like I'm on a momentum. I don't know if that happens to you guys, but let me know, because like I just have like so many thoughts in my head, and I'll be forgetting it too when it's time for me to do on my reel. What did I have in the back of my head? So like I'll forget, I just don't know where to start, so I just don't do anything. And then since my day off from work, I just want to relax, but it's like me relaxing, I get mad at myself for laying in bed all day. So anyways, also my job would make me tired, stressed out, and I would feel like I have no time, because it wasn't like a regular 9 to 5. Like I would leave my house like at 9:30, and then I would get back home at 9:30. Besides 8 hours of sleeping, I would only have like a couple hours, an hour or a half before bed, and like if I was able to wake up early, then, which wouldn't make me have enough sleep, then I only have like 2 hours before work to do anything. And I definitely tried my best to like wake up early, do stuff, you know, but I'm not the best at waking up early, especially now. I mean, I had my moments where I was waking up at 5 o'clock, 6 o'clock, you know. Yeah, and then that job itself, people started quitting, pandemic happened, and let's just say my job got more busier, and at some point my patience for these people be running real slim. That's all I gotta say. And like I would go to work sometimes, and I feel like I would just have trouble breathing. just because I be telling myself I don't want to be here. I be having thoughts like, what if I just pretend to like faint so I could go home? And I shouldn't be thinking like that. So I also took like a social media break in October, and I realized I need to live in the moment more. Like, even though I want to do YouTube and a whole bunch of other things, or like Instagram, I don't want to be sucked into like always on my phone. Like, I want to be able to live in the moment and use social media for how I want to use it and not have it use me. So that's another thing. I was like, how could I do this the right way so that I'm not sucked into like the toxic world of social media? How could I make it not toxic for me, have more like purpose behind it? So yeah, I want to live in the moment, because like I don't always want to be like camera to camera taking pictures, and then after I take a picture I'm like looking at my phone doing whatever. Like, I feel like that's why I might be posting late all the time, and I just accept that. Like, if I post late, that's because I had to make separate time to like edit or do whatever after the moment was done. Oh yeah, I wanted also to learn how to not rely and depend on social media. So that's why I did a 31-day break from social media, and when I tell you, it felt so good. I was supposed to do a YouTube video of how that was, and I have it in my notes, like a journal entry of like what I learned and stuff like that, and I even made like a reel on Instagram that I never even posted. But if y'all want to see or hear about it, I'll tell you how it went, because I think everybody should take a break from social media at one point. Because I was reading more books. I read like 2.5 books, and I didn't even be doing that in a year. But I did that in 31 days, bro. I was reading more, I was praying more, I was learning Spanish on my app. But yeah, so there's multiple reasons why I haven't been posting. It's not the easiest to stay consistent, because editing also takes a while too, and I have to find time to edit, because I don't know why, like, I'm really precise with stuff, and I just have to find time. Let's talk about my future goals, because time's ticking. So I'm making a podcast. I actually just recorded my first episode. It's called Fix Your Thoughts Podcast. I'm kind of making like an online shop of like faith-based apparel, like t-shirts, maybe products. And I decided, I was thinking about a website, but I made an Etsy. That's just exciting. And then I made a different Instagram, and that Instagram is gonna be fixyourthoughts.dm. So it's my podcast Instagram mixed with the Etsy like faith-based apparel. So it's like together. It's called Fix Your Thoughts. And in my recent podcast, the podcast episode I just recorded, the first episode, I explained why I started a podcast and why it's called Fix Your Thoughts. It's based on my Bible verse, Philippians 4:6-8. So, just if you want to know. Yeah, so I'm starting a faith-based business, and like I said before, my goal is also to finish my bachelor's and leave an entrepreneur. So I am excited to take you guys along for the next 2 years of me going to college, because guess what? That's what the future content will be. My future content will be, I'm definitely gonna try to stick to the God goal, growing and glowing, be more like in depth with that, but I feel like that's more gonna be on my podcast. So if you guys want to learn and grow together, that's what the podcast is for you guys to comment down below your God goal, grow and glow of the week, and I'll be sharing mine too. In general, like, I just want to be able to like document my journey with like growing up, because I feel like I'm kind of like, I'd be living under a rock. So I feel like I'm like, I don't want to say I'm behind, but like I go my own pace. Like, I don't really be jumping into stuff. You know, like, I'm 22 years old and I'm not even perfect at makeup. And the people who are like 13 years old and they know how to do makeup. But that's just an example. But yeah, as I'm doing my journey, I want to be able to help others so you guys can have a community, because I want a community also. That's kind of selfish of me, but you know, I feel like I want community, you want community. Let's make the community, because it's kind of hard to find other Christian friends who are like the same age, going after the same things, and that's really important. Self-love. So like how I always say at every end of my video is, don't forget to love yourself, because that's something I really stick to. And honestly, even when I be looking rough sometimes, I be looking in the mirror nowadays and I'm like, girl, you still look good. Still. Even though I be looking at a mess, I'm like, girl, but you know you cute though. When I tell you, it's a whole different life when you learn to love yourself, okay? Yeah, so I want to track my growing up, my life progress. Moving forward, majority of my content, I feel like would be like a college YouTuber content. For me in college, when I'm going through my productive days of my life, or like weekend college vlogs, or like definitely me moving and I don't know, my journey with podcasts or like starting a business. And you know what, I just hope you guys just join me along with this journey, because like it's just amazing. Like I've already, like I started YouTube September 2018 and now it's 2021, so it's kind of been like You can do the math, but I mean, it's been a while. I haven't always consistently posted every single week, but I've kind of been doing it for a while, and now I just really want to dive in, like, for real. Actually post on Instagram and get close to you guys. I always want things planned out and perfect. Like, I wouldn't really post on my stories, but like, I just want to start building more connection with you guys, because what? I am almost at, like I said, like, I don't even know 500 people, but 500 people are about to be subscribed to me. That's all I gotta say. You know what? There'll be more videos of me talking random stuff. So, but thanks for even watching my life update video. I never thought I would do it. I have yet to do my first Q&A. Like, I've never did like an Instagram poll for like a Q&A. I never did an Instagram live before, but you know, as we keep growing, it's gonna happen. Thanks for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for following me along with my journey. If you want to join the ride. That being said, guys, have a good day. Have a blessed week. Don't forget to love yourself. Danielle Michelle out. Peace.